There are many powerful beings in comics. Some rule through fear. Some command entire armies. But when we speak about raw strength and limitless willpower, one name always rises above the rest: Superman. And yet, what happens when that strength faces not another fist, but something stranger? Something that doesn't play by the rules of physics or even logic. That's where the Scarlet Witch enters. Because unlike Superman's enemies, who try to match his power with their own, Wanda Maximoff doesn't fight fair. She doesn't need to. Her weapon isn't just energy or speed, or even cosmic power. It's chaos magic. Magic that bends reality itself. And here lies the question. Can Superman survive Scarlet Witch's chaos magic? Before we dive into the depths of that answer, let's take a step back. To understand why this battle is unlike anything Superman has ever faced, we need to know both sides of this story. Superman, the alien raised under a yellow sun. His body a living solar battery, his powers rivaling God's. Heat vision that can burn through worlds. Breath that can freeze oceans. Muscles strong enough to move planets. And above all else, an incorruptible heart. The belief in doing good no matter the cost. But Superman has a secret weakness that many forget. It's not just kryptonite. It's not only his human compassion. It's magic. Unlike radiation, which his body can absorb or resist, magic bypasses his Kryptonian physiology completely. It touches him the way it touches any mortal. And in the Marvel Universe, very few wield magic as dangerously as Wanda Maximoff. The Scarlet Witch, a mutant by birth but something more by destiny. Her connection to chaos magic runs so deep that at times even she cannot control it. Her whispered words once erased millions of mutants from existence. Her grief once broke the fabric of reality itself. When she says no more, entire worlds bend to her command. Now imagine these two forces colliding. Superman, the ultimate physical defender of truth. Wanda, the living embodiment of reality's instability. If Wanda unleashed her chaos magic, it wouldn't be a simple fight of fists. It wouldn't be a contest of speed or strength. Superman might race faster than light, but against Wanda's spell, time itself could warp. He might punch with infinite force, but what good is force when the target can rewrite the rules of matter? Picture this. Superman charges at her, the air trembling as he breaks the sound barrier. But before he can reach her, his body is no longer in the same reality. Wanda doesn't move. She doesn't need to. With a single thought, she could place Superman in an illusion where Krypton never exploded, where Clark Kent never became Superman at all. And the terrifying part? For Superman, that illusion would feel real. This is the kind of battle that's not about muscle but about will. And Superman's will is legendary. He has resisted psychic invasions, fought through reality warping before, even stood against gods. But Wanda's chaos magic is not just mind games. It is creation and destruction at the same time. It is fire and void. It is order unraveling into nothing. The world has seen Superman fight gods like Darkseid, or beings who warp reality like Mr. MXYZPTLK. He's even been twisted by the anti-life equation and broken free. But Scarlet Witch is something different. MXYZPTLK plays for fun. Darkseid seeks order in domination. Wanda fights with emotion. Grief, rage, love, despair. That's why her chaos magic is unpredictable. And unpredictability is the one battlefield Superman cannot prepare for. So the question stands tall at the end of this first clash. When the Man of Steel meets the Witch of Chaos, whose power truly matters more? Can his unbreakable body withstand attacks that ignore physics entirely? Can his mind resist illusions crafted not by science, but by pure willpower infused with magic? The stage is set. Superman, the unstoppable force. Scarlet Witch, the unpredictable storm. Both titans stand ready. And as the first sparks of battle ignite, one truth becomes clear. This isn't going to be a fight of strength. This is going to be a war of realities. The battlefield is quiet at first. Superman hovers in the sky, his cape flowing in the wind, eyes glowing with heat vision, scanning every movement of Wanda Maximoff. She, in turn, stands perfectly still. No armor, no weapons. Only her hands, glowing faint red, the energy of chaos magic shimmering like fire and blood. To the outside world, it looks like a mismatch. A warrior who can move faster than thought. A godlike protector who can punch through mountains and hear a whisper across the globe. And facing him, a fragile-looking woman in red. But those who know the truth already hold their breath. Wanda is no ordinary sorceress. She is the Scarlet Storm that once whispered 2 words that erased an entire race of mutants. Superman moves first. Always, because he doesn't wait for the innocent to suffer. In less than a blink, he crosses the distance, his fist pulled back. The world slows. Sound tears apart. The punch would have shattered planets. But it never lands. Because in that same blink, Wanda whispers a single word, "Stop!" And suddenly Superman isn't moving. His muscles strain, his mind screams, but his body feels like it's frozen in amber. To him, it's as though time itself has paused. Yet Wanda's eyes never leave his. She isn't stronger. She isn't faster. She simply rewrote the rules of reality for him in that moment. But here's the secret about Superman. He has faced gods who tried to enslave his will. He has broken through illusions designed to trap him forever. And when his heart believes in truth, he can push beyond what should be possible. With a roar, his eyes ignite, and beams of molten heat burn through Wanda's spell, shattering her hold like glass. Now Wanda is on the defensive. Heat vision sears the ground around her. Superman's speed tears through the sky like thunder. Yet, even as he presses the attack, Wanda doesn't fight him directly. She doesn't need to. Instead, she shifts reality around him. One moment Superman is in a city street, flames licking at skyscrapers. The next, he's on Krypton, watching his parents Jor-El and Lara alive again. He hears their voices. He sees the world he lost. His heart stumbles. His fists lower. Wanda's magic has found its target. Not his body, but his soul. For a heartbeat, Superman wants to believe. He wants to let go of Earth, let go of duty, and simply exist in the world he always dreamed of. But Superman is more than his desire. He is the symbol of hope because he never allows dreams to break his resolve. Krypton may live again in illusion, but Earth is real, and Earth still needs him. He tears through the mirage. The city crumbles. Krypton vanishes. He bursts back into reality, fists clenched, determination blazing brighter than the sun. Wanda's eyes widen. Not many can break her crafted illusions so quickly. The battle escalates. Superman moves faster, striking with blows that would fell gods. Wanda counters not with force, but with chaos. He lifts a mountain to throw. She transforms it into a flock of birds. He charges through her with super speed. She turns the ground beneath him into endless quicksand. Each attack is rewritten. Each victory denied. But even as Wanda bends reality, Superman adapts. His strength is not just physical, it's in his spirit. Every time Wanda twists reality, Superman learns, resists, and breaks free. Step by step, his willpower clashes with her chaos. And then, the fight takes a darker turn. Wanda's frustration grows. She is not a villain by nature, but her magic feeds on her emotions. Anger, fear, loss. The more she feels, the stronger the chaos becomes. Scarlet light bursts from her, flooding the battlefield. The air trembles. Reality cracks like glass. Superman flies straight into it. No hesitation, because he knows this isn't just a fight anymore. It's a test of survival. If Wanda loses control, she won't just defeat him. She could erase the very world they stand on. The question now becomes larger than victory, larger than strength. Can Superman's unbreakable will withstand not just Wanda's spells, but the collapse of reality itself? because Wanda isn't trying to kill him. She's rewriting existence. And for the first time in this battle, even Superman feels the weight of something he might not be able to punch through. The chaos storm swallows him whole, and as the light fades, Superman is gone. But gone where? The light fades. Silence follows. The battlefield is empty, except for Scarlet Witch, her hands trembling, her breathing heavy. Superman is nowhere to be seen. Did she destroy him? No. Deep down, Wanda knows she didn't erase him. Her magic didn't kill. It displaced. It scattered. And now, Superman stands not in the real world, but in a realm between worlds. Superman blinks, his eyes adjusting. The place is endless. A sky with no stars. A ground that feels like liquid glass. He realizes he is trapped inside Wanda's chaos dimension. A prison built from her power, where nothing obeys the laws of physics. His fists clench. His heat vision flares. He tries to fly, but the moment he does, gravity inverts, pulling him upside down into nothingness. It's maddening. Every law of nature he depends on is twisted. Strength, speed, senses, they mean nothing here. For anyone else, it would be a death sentence. But Superman is not anyone else. He closes his eyes. He remembers why he fights, not for himself, not for illusions, but for the people who need him. And with that thought, he resists. Wanda feels it instantly. Even outside the chaos dimension, she feels the walls shake. Her eyes narrow. This man of steel is not bending. He is refusing her magic, refusing her control. Most would surrender in this place. But Superman, he defies it. Inside the void, Superman punches. Once, twice. Each blow sends ripples across reality. Cracks form in the endless glass-like sky. Each crack is lined with light, like the world itself is bleeding. Wanda staggers, clutching her temples, trying to keep the dimension stable. Her whispers grow louder, her magic surges, and she pushes back. But Superman doesn't stop. His spirit has found its anchor. He remembers standing against Darkseid, against cosmic beings who thought themselves gods. He remembers his father's last words. He remembers Lois. He remembers Earth. And in one final strike, he shatters the dimension. The void explodes in light, and Superman emerges. He crashes back into the real world, his cape torn, his body scarred, but his spirit unbroken. He looks at Wanda, and for a brief moment the battlefield is silent again. Two titans of completely different natures, staring at each other. Wanda's hands glow brighter. Her breathing is sharp. "Why won't you break?" she whispers. Superman's answer is simple. His voice steady, his eyes burning with fire. "Because I don't stop." The ground trembles as they clash again. Superman rockets forward, faster than thought. Wanda unleashes chaos in a wave that bends the city into a spiral. Buildings twist, cars float, rivers turn into fire. Reality collapses in on itself as the two forces collide. Superman punches. Wanda dissolves into mist. He hears her whisper behind him. He turns, but she's everywhere. Her magic doesn't follow rules. She is one step ahead because she isn't bound to the laws he lives by. But Superman isn't trying to win by rules. He adapts. His mind sharpens. He listens, not just with his ears, but with his heart. He hears Wanda's heartbeat among the illusions. He lunges. He grabs her wrists. Heat vision ignites at point blank. Wanda screams, her magic flaring in an explosion that hurls them both apart. Smoke rises. The battlefield is ruins. The air is torn with red cracks of unstable magic. Superman stands bloodied, his costume scorched. Wanda kneels, shaking, her face streaked with tears, because for all her power, she feels the truth. Superman is not just a man. He is not just muscle or might. He is endurance made flesh. He can outlast storms. He can outlast despair. He can even outlast chaos itself. But even then, the battle is not over. Because Wanda, in her desperation, reaches deeper. She whispers words that should never be spoken. Her hands ignite with raw, ancient chaos. Reality begins to warp on a scale too large to contain. The horizon bends. The sun flickers. The world groans as if it might collapse. Superman realizes the danger. This is no longer about him. If Wanda loses control here, Earth itself could be rewritten, burned away, or worse, unmade. And so the final question arrives. Can Superman, with all his power and will, not only survive Wanda's chaos, but save her from it? Because sometimes victory is not about defeating your enemy. Sometimes it's about reaching them. And with Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, that may be the hardest battle of all.